Peace and honor, peace and grace to the souls out there. What's going on? I want to do this video today because of some things, you know what I'm saying, that I've been seeing, I've been analyzing, and it's things going on in the city of Philadelphia and all over. You got these brothers out here killing each other. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting the notion that those type of covers are being utilized, you know what I'm saying, to undermine the so-called black folk. You got these brothers out here, you know what I'm saying. Matter of fact, you got people out here who actually get into the mode of sympathizing, and then when they sympathize, they think about what they would call good times and what somebody don't deserve. A brother or sister might pass and they be like, well, they didn't deserve this, they didn't deserve that. They was good, they was good peoples, and they never did nothing to nobody. I mean, you don't know what they did. You don't know what they did in this life and a past life, or what they gonna do in the future. You know what I'm saying? So you got people who are really in this dimension of being emotional. You know what I'm saying? They pick up this signal that everybody pick up on. Oh, well, they didn't deserve this. They was good to people and they served the community. Serve the community how? Is the question I'm asking. Because what? You were serving turkeys? That's drugs. Because you were selling candy yams and mac and cheese. That's pus. Pus and more pus. And drugs. You know what I'm saying? So, you mean to tell me this person was a good person? A holy person? You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a brother or a sister. You mean to tell me they did some good because they served the community? Person would say yeah. But me, I'm looking at the bigger picture. You tell me that this person served the community with honor and respect by serving his or her brothers and sisters, turkeys, which is not a real bird, you know what I'm saying, possibly a vulture, you know what I'm saying, and feed them all kinds of starch-based products. Those turkeys mutate the genes. So you mean to tell me that this person, brother or sister, did a great service with serving the community by feeding them starch-based products, which is drugs, manipulated bird fur, which is drugs that have been heavily influenced by steroids, which is another drug. You know? So is that really goodwill? The goodwill of God? You got these people saying, "Oh well, yeah, they blessed up and things like that." And, you know, they blessed up, heavily blessed up. Man, these humans, man, they sure do know how to distract. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, are you really doing a good service for the community by serving the community poison? People think because you don't have lines stretched out on the table that there's no other forms. That's not another form of drugs out there. You know what I'm saying? It's in the food. It's in the drinks. It's everywhere. The freaking sheets you sleep on your bed mattress. So on and so forth. The list goes on. These guys are heavily drenched in the illusion because they judge things. See? Damn distractions. It flew over here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's what it is. These people are heavily drenched in the illusion, and they don't see no other way out. Then you got these brothers and sisters out here that are conjoined. They became conjoined with the Matrix. And what I mean by that is that the Matrix is what identifies your existence. That's your existence as far as how you feel, how you operate, how you live your so-called life. As if that's who you are. You got these brothers and sisters out here wearing their wigs and weaves. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, this woman just pulled up with a freaking wig on. You know what I'm saying? Piercings all in her face. So yeah. These guys, they worshiping jewelry, diamonds and all of that. Then they flaunt on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. And they want attention. Then you got these guys out here, man. They be speaking that negative energy in existence. You know what I'm saying? They talk about the demons they got on them. The demons want their soul. And all of this and all of that. They blessed up. God is watching over them. Really? Really? But you know what, too? You got people out there that wait till somebody gets shot dead in the street, speaking about the brothers, the black folk. You know, the so-called black folk out there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of our people are black because they blacked out, man. They blacked out. They done gave up their souls. I'm not gonna pay no respects to one who gave up they soul rights. You know what I'm saying? They soul right to become one with the Matrix, like your boy. What's his name? The character off of the Matrix, who decided, even though he was a human being, you know what I'm saying? His name was Cypher. Yeah, Cypher. Had to lay back and think. Yeah, so your boy Cypher, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's a human being, he was in the realms of the awakening ones, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, these guys, they become one with the illusion, and they be conjoined to the illusion, you know what I'm saying? Like a twin stuck to his brother or his sister, you know what I'm saying? A conjoined brother and sister, or brother on brother, sister on sister. You ever see those twins? They be stuck together as far as the flesh. They just be conjoined together. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. That's how people is when it comes to this matrix. They become conjoined with the matrix physically, mentally, and soulfully. They become one with it. So they carry out this illusion with the material world. You know, they car, they clothes, you know what I'm saying? Which all these threads come from different parts of the freaking planet. Animals, you know what I'm saying? The leather too. You know? They worshiping, so you basically worshiping animals. Animal skin and all that is what you worshiping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it is, man. The illusion is real. The illusion is super real. And you know, a lot of our brothers and sisters, they done gave up they solar right. You know what I'm saying? They done gave it up. You got people who want to be celebrities on Facebook, especially Instagram. They always go out on Instagram, man. Always go out on Instagram. When I be explaining these situations to, you know, people, or certain people, it just go right over their head. It goes straight over their head. You know what I'm saying? Go straight over their head like birds flying in the air. Go right over their head. Or birds shitting on top of their head. It goes right on their head. You know what I'm saying? It go right over their head. You know what I'm saying? Right over their head when birds is shitting. Because that's all they can pick up is shit. Crap. That's the only signals they can pick up. Because they lazy. They got a terrible diet. You know? They got a terrible diet. They don't do nothing. They don't communicate on a soul level. They don't do none of that, man. And people actually think it's about a hating thing over the type of clothes you wear and stuff like that. It don't take that much for somebody to try to knock you out the box. Somebody wake up one morning and be like, well, damn, I hate the way this dude dress. Or a woman be like, I hate the way she dressed and this and that. I mean, the hatred is that strong that you got to take somebody out the box. I think that's a belief that people pick up. That's a belief, man. It's deep. It's deeper than the cover that's being shown to you. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a specific reason, and a specific reason only. There's a bigger purpose at stake, and some things just need, not even some things, all things happen because it's necessary to happen. You know what I'm saying? You got, these people have a sick mentality. Sick mentality. And I was sitting up here thinking, I'm gonna jump off this subject real quick. I was sitting up here thinking, I saw this person's pick, like, say if it's cold outside, so-called cold, and that winter draft is circulating through your area, and then in another area, it's snowing. And then in another area, it's raining. You know what I'm saying? But the sun, you getting that draft, that cold draft, but the sun is actually out where you at. That is a sign that the sun is trying to communicate with you on whatever dimension you're in on the planet. The sun is there. It's trying to communicate with you. Whereas in other areas, other dimensions within the planet, there ain't no sun. Even though the sun is out, but it's being covered on that side of that dimension. You know what I'm saying? Because even when it's snowing and there's light outside, the sun is still circulating, but it's not robust, meaning it's visible. Whereas you see it, but it's being covered by clouds. You know what I'm saying? Which signifies lies. Which signifies, blocking the truth. That's what your clouds are. They always finna block the truth. So yeah, you can be in one part of the planet in a particular dimension, and the sun will just be shining on your side because that sunlight is trying to communicate with you. And that's what I realized. So it's like, it's exclusive, man. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's not. So yeah, I know this video is pretty long, but I just had to speak about this. I had to. It's going right over these people's head. You know what I'm saying? Like bird shit. And they don't get it. Mental midgets. You know what I'm saying? And I realized if it was meant for us to save the world, you know what I'm saying? Which is when you really sit down and think about it, everything is done by a system and how things supposed to be. So it's like you gotta let go. You got, like, for instance, at first I thought I was by myself and going through the experiences I've been through and stuff like that. And it's funny how YouTube, when you focus on that channel, that frequency of finding truth, you don't just settle for one part. You just keep on continuing, and that's what I had. That's what I have, and I still have that. I had always had an open mind and didn't settle for this whole melanin thing when it was out. You know what I'm saying? It's still out today. I didn't really agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And because it didn't agree with my soul at that particular moment. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that at a point in time, you got to keep on going. You got to keep on going. So once I kept on going, I was able to reach other brothers and sisters on the tube. You know what I'm saying? There's only a few. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, once you focus, you'll be able to link up. You'll be able to link up with those that's on a same mental frequency as far as a soul connection. All around the board, brother and sister, whatever. And that's how that works. You know what I'm saying? Because if your mind is purely on truth and really knowing the truth, instead of just being gullible, going with the wave, oh, well, I heard this and I heard that, so I'm going to rock out with it. This is what's popping right now. You know what I'm saying? It got to be true, because what people do, because everybody is on a bandwagon, they want to go with the flow. Or, well, I should just jump on it because everybody else is on it. I was always different, and I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that. I was always one who wanted to step outside the box and just see and do things differently. You know what I'm saying? Even as a youngin', like if I saw somebody with the same sneakers as me, I'm not wearing them again. That was just me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure it probably was possible that somebody did have them, but it wasn't within the dimension I was in. You know what I'm saying? Because I would analyze how people would think, and then once I analyze how people would think, I would step outside of that and do something completely on the opposite of what they doing. You get what I'm saying? So that was always my thing. I never wanted to be like someone else or have the same thing that someone else has. You know, always wanted to be different. Always felt I was different, and it was so many things that I've seen that I know if I explain it to a individual, they'll look at me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't experience it, and they have a one-way view. They have a one-way point of view of looking at everything around them. Everything around them. So yeah, watch out for these particular signals, whereas everybody's just jumping on it. I mean, just gotta watch out. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers and sisters out there that's selling out left and right just to have a nice car, nice clothes. Nice means foolish too, by the way. To have all these nice things, you know what I'm saying? Which is foolish. It is foolishness. It's foolishness. It's foolishness. And I'm telling you, oh, it's a lot going on in my world. Within my dimensions that I walk in, it's a lot going on, and I'm trying to clean my front yard and keep myself at a stable rate, whereas I can just identify things to the lowest common denominator and just do things, whereas I won't have to overthink or second guess. You know, I want to step my mental power up as much as possible. You know, I've been fasting from, building up the sexual energy and things like that, and I'm gonna continue to. And it's like once you save up that energy, you begin to really get this mental energy flowing to the point where as you just see these fake people around you, how they living and how they conduct themselves, and it's like once you see that, once you eliminate the habits in common, you really see people for who they are, how they think, how they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? And then you ain't gonna want to deal with them no more. You'll just be asking yourself, like, why am I even with this person, or why am I even around this person? Why? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna cut this video. I appreciate those who are listening to this message. Hope you get this message. No, I hope you're going to get this message, or either you're not going to get the message. So, for the souls out there that's raising themselves up, I know you'll get this message. So, much peace and honor, peace and grace.